Compromise, we're going to pivot. We're pivoting to the Go Find game next to the brand new and terribly exciting backpack, just to see if he can engage in the game, play the game, bring the energy back down after quite a bit of excitement. So what we were working on prior to this moment is by these benches here. We were sitting right there. He was practicing a down and just watching the world go by. People, dogs, kids, scooters. And while it was obviously challenging, he was doing well. Until two young ladies came up and talked to us, maybe, 10 and 12 or so, and started asking questions. They wanted to know what gender he was. They wanted to know his name. They wanted to know what he was working on, what kind of dog he was. And so I used it as an opportunity for us to work around distractions. And again, it was very obviously hard for him, but he did pretty well. Ironically, it's when they walked away that he completely lost it. And I don't know, what my gut says is, my speculation is, that because he was working so terribly hard, holding it together during that conversation, that took all of his bandwidth and his energy for that activity. And so even though time-wise, total, between the conversation, the exercise, all of what we were doing, and when I started trying to video, it was only about 5 minutes, which is not long for him. We've been able to pretty comfortably do 5 minutes of just maintaining a down or a sit pretty calmly. And so it wasn't the time, it was the amount of ask of what we were doing. I hope that makes sense. The amount of energy, the amount of emotion that went into him trying to maintain that impulse control or manage that impulse control while I had the conversation with the young ladies. And so, it is what it is. That's why we pivot. That's why we always meet him where he's at. And admittedly, I came to that conclusion after the fact. And when I stepped away and started thinking about, okay, well, why did he start to struggle there? What happened? And I really think that that's what it is. He was just working extraordinarily hard while I was having the conversation. So yay, Charlie. Impulse control is pretty darn good. He needs that opportunity to pivot frequently so that he can stay focused and engaged. Good boy. Now, I don't mind that he sniffs at it. He's not allowed to break into it. He's not allowed to paw at it frantically. And if he seems, good boy, like he's getting escalated, then we're just going to ask him to LEAVE it. But maybe getting a new backpack was partly the solution.